answers this one, a long one on third down from the 43.
22.
Back to pass, it's Murphy. On the move. He'll try to do it himself. They make the tackle, and it's short of the marker. It'll be fourth down.
There was just nowhere to go with the football for the quarterback throwing it. So he tried to create, he tried to extend the play with his legs, just not able to get away from the defense, and now we have fourth down.
Gets it out of there for the first time today, and didn't see much of him. That loss a week ago, called on just once. They'll get him down at the 21-yard line. The coverage team able to stop him right there. They'll go back to work on offense. Got a little space. Oh, he's got some space. Just what they needed. Huge explosive play as he takes it to the 33.
And that's good enough for a first down.
They have been stagnant on offense, but finally a little forward movement as they've got a 1st and 10. Turns out it's Johnson. At the 20, he's got space. He steps out of bounds at the 15-yard line. Big pickup on the ground, and they're rolling.
You know, there used to be a time in college football where tight ends were just possession receivers. You'd throw it to them, and they'd go down right away. Not this guy. That was a short throw. And then he shows you the athleticism once he has the ball in his hands. That's why he is such a tough matchup for any defense. Man, he's a problem.
All the way down to the 15-yard line. It's first down. Running inside. It's Coleman. Stopped at the 13-yard line as the drive continues.
And I think offense is showing they are willing to run the football even if they don't get big gains. Just those body blows that can sometimes wear out a defense and keep the balance on offense so I can be explosive.
Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. Back to throw, it's Henderson. Under pressure. Has it. And he's got a touchdown.
Number 87 with the grab and the score.
Extra point here will tie the game. And it's no good, and they're still down by 1.
Number 96 set to kick this one away.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. First play of this drive. Oh, he's ready to take a shot. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it.
And we've already seen this movie early in this football game, and he already has a touchdown, and they're seeking him again. And there's a reason. He can run, right? Like, he's one of their go-to guys on the outside, and you can tell they're trying to use him early and often in this offense.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. We'll see if the offense can move the chains after that incompletion. Drops back, it's Murphy. Another incompletion on third down.
And a lot of times when you see running backs catch the football, man, they've got a little bit of space to operate. That's great coverage. Being right there when he catches the ball to deliver the hit, to make sure he doesn't secure the catch, elite coverage.
He'll try to make the catch in traffic. No room to bring it back. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. The snap wants to start the drive with a pass. Quickly to the tight end. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37.
And that's a really good throw by this QB, man. Seeing the crossing routes, putting it on his chest so he can keep running across the field, get those yards after the catch. Nice job being on the same page with QB and receiver.
There he goes. And the defense finally able to corral him at the 45. That will move the chains.
And first down for the offense.
They've crossed midfield at the 45 with a 1st and 10. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Sets his feet, it's Henderson. Throws to the wideout. Nice play by the defense to jar that one loose.
Love the physicality of the secondary on defense. That defender got to the football, was able to separate the receiver from the ball, and did it legally. Beautiful job.
2nd and long here. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. The spin, still on his feet. He'll go out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 31, and a big pickup on that one.
These wide receivers are so athletic out wide now. You're so worried about getting beat deep. And these slant routes, they can be a good changeup. I mean, just a couple steps, stick your foot in the ground, come inside. It might not be huge gains all the time, but, man, it keeps that DB off balance.
Snap on 1st down, wants to throw. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
After the incompletion, back to the passing game. And he was looking over the middle and couldn't make the connection.
Well, nice job by the defense here in back-to-back plays. 2 straight incompletions. You've given up some yards, and the opponent's in field goal range. This is a place a lot of D coordinators like to send the blitz, because if you sack the quarterback and create a negative play, you knock them out of field goal range.
To the air, it's Henderson. Caught. Turning it on. They've got enough for the 1st down, and they're in the red zone at the 20.
Well, look, that wasn't a touchdown, but that was a massive play for this offense. They needed some momentum. They needed to find a rhythm, and what better way than converting on 3rd down. Awesome job by the quarterback getting through his progression.
They're down to the 20, 1st and 10. They're in the red zone, and they'll pass it. Out wide left, it's Coleman. And they're able to force him out of bounds after a short pickup.
Well, look, I know this guy is not the biggest running back in college football, but boy, is he dangerous, right? He's so shifty. He's hard to bring down. It's a good idea to get him going in the passing game. Put him out in space. Let's see what he can do.
Picked up 5 on that last pass play. Now it's 2nd and 5. Looking to throw again. Reels it in. The stop is made, but this offense is threatening. 1st and goal from the 9.
And that's a really nice route by the wide receiver, just understanding I got to win right now. I got to get inside of that guy, and I know I'm going to get contact. You run over the middle of the field on a slant, you're going to get hit. Nice job securing the catch, making the play.
And a chance to really carry momentum with them into the locker room if they can take the lead here. 1st and goal. Driving his way all the way down to the 3-yard line.
1st down and goal. I bet you the percentages are really high for run, and this defense was ready for it. They got to match the physicality right here, right now in this situation.
They've got it down to the 3. Now it's 2nd and goal. And he's into the end zone for a touchdown.
And that touchdown run is just going to galvanize this entire football team. Really nice job being physical, and that sends a message. We're not just taking the lead. There's a lot of football left, and we are going to keep trying to run this ball down your throat.
Going for 2 here to try to make the lead 7. Trying to get it away, and he cannot. The quarterback is sacked, and so it's a 2-point conversion attempt. Coming out with it, it's Butler. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. This drive will open from the 15. Looking downfield, it's Murphy. Pulls it in, it's Hampton. They'll need a bunch on 2nd down. Wide receiver going in motion. Back to pass on 2nd down. Left side, it's Nolan. Breaks into the open. They finally get to him. A lot of play there to pick up the 1st down.
And what a massive play for the offense. Not only getting the football across the 50, but they've now put themselves in position to steal a few more points here before the half.
Wants to throw on 1st. Unloads in the nick of time.
Another off throw from this quarterback, and they knew coming into the game if they were going to have success, they had to be efficient throwing the football, and they have not been that so far. Whether it's been pass pro, bad routes, bad throws, they're not getting it done right now through the air.
Gets it to the 37. Clock stops to move the chains. It's 1st down from the 37-yard line. Going to audible here. Let's see what they do. Fresh set of downs going up top. And he just flat dropped it. I think he wanted to run before he secured it. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. RPO complete. Stopped and forced out of bounds at the 21-yard line, just outside the red zone, and they are looking to get one in here. Just outside the red zone, 1st and 10 from the 21. To the air, it's Murphy. And as he throws, he's got it. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Just enough time for one final play of the half. Got it. And it's in for a touchdown.
Coaches talk all the time about finishing halves. Man, that is perfect execution down the stretch. Take the lead, take most of the clock, and you get the ball coming out. Way to close this first half. Great execution.
And with the extra point, they have a 2-point lead. So the offense, more than happy with the result of the play, will decline the penalty. He'll bring it out. It's Payne. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. They'll have just enough time to get one more snap before the half. From the gun, it's Coleman. They'll knock him down, and that'll take us to halftime. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Guys, kind of the unofficial halfway point of the season. Week 8 and another exciting update from the EA Sports Desk. We start with Notre Dame taking on the Purdue Boilermakers. And it's the Fighting Irish eyeing an 8th straight victory today. It's been a dream start to the season, and this game has been no different. This fan base is fired up. Here now some other games you may have interest in. Social media certainly does. Inside SEC.
Dropping back, it's Henderson. Fires to the right. Got a man, it's Person. Boy, did he look as if he was going to go. Gets it down to the 37.
And that's a first down for the offense.
New set of downs after the completion. Dropped back on first down. Going to take a shot. It's picked off, and that's number 10.
And he makes a play in the back end. Nice job reading the pass, and that's his second of the season. This guy, unbelievable job seeing the quarterback, breaking on the quarterback, and going and getting that big play.
First and 10 from inside their own 5. You got to take care of the ball, but there is room to take a shot here. Back in motion, trying to clear the picture. Snaps it, they'll throw to start the drive. It's dropped after taking the hit.
When you talk about versatility at the running back spot, you got to talk about this guy in the conversation. He already has caught a touchdown in this one. They're still trying to throw him the football. That one goes incomplete, but I would keep this up if I'm on offense.
Long way to go on second down. Trying to get the corner. The pitch. Not much movement there. It's a gain of 1. Gets him out to the 5.
This offense is perfectly fine with a little gain because they're going to make you tackle this all game long. They're going to make you think all game long. So they'll keep running it ad nauseum and just wait for that one opportunity when you don't do your assignment.
Some hard running there, but just too many defenders as he stopped for a loss.
Third down. Offense trying to go option, seeing if they can outflank the defense by pitching it, but nothing there. Great penetration up front. The defense looked like they were ready for it, guys, and they were able to come away with a massive negative play.
Sometimes avoiding disaster is the best thing. The punter just gets it out of there. And the returner will be brought down. And now this offense will take the field again. Using his legs, it's Coleman. Oh, he's got some space. Give him 88 yards rushing, and that should be no surprise. He's been among the nation's elite all season.
I'll tell you what, a few more runs like that, and defensively you start thinking more guys in the box, more big guys. I better stop this guy because he's unbelievable. Just a great job breaking off the big run, and the OC is going to give him the ball some more.
Inside the 30 at the 29, it's a first down. Looking to throw, it's Henderson. Out wide left, it's Copeland. He is wrestled down at the 17-yard line. They've got a first down in the red zone.
Man, you put those slot receivers in there, and here's why you do it. You back them off the football a lot of times, but who's guarding them? A lot of times those are linebackers. Those are safeties. You get those good matchups where you can feature one of your speedsters, and a lot of times good things happen.
From the 17-yard line, threatening to score on 1st and 10. Fresh center downs going to the air. Here comes the heat. I don't think that's the way they drew it up. Incomplete.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on first down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have that chance to be complete.
A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on 2nd down. Looking to throw. Unleashes one. It's caught. It's a touchdown.
Touchdown. Number 87 with the catch and score.
Getting set for the point after. And with the extra point, they're on top by 5. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And the score comes on a 17-yard throw for the touchdown.
Number 96, set to kick this one away.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Guys, this offense will go back on the attack. Straight ahead, it's Hatcher. Crosses the 30 to the 31, a 6-yard gain.
And we talked about this guy coming into the game, man. He's a dude. Like, he's a guy that they're going to feature, they're going to give the football to. He's so good with the ball in his hand, so why would you not hand it to him as much as possible? They're doing it early, and he's getting some chunk yardage. This defense, they knew about him, but now they're finding out about him.
Grabbed in the backfield, it's Hampton. And works it to the 40-yard line. That'll be a first down.
Well, we see another catch by this guy. This defense is going to need to do a better job of tackling the catch. In coverage, I know they want to slap the ball away, but if you can't do it and force the incompletion, you've got to at least make sure you're able to drag him down to the ground as soon as he catches the ball.
Now from the 40, it's 1st and 10. Finds his target. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a first down at the 44.
And, man, I want to see more of that. Like, I want to see more of this offense being aggressive, taking shots on early downs. It doesn't have to be run, pass. Like, being a little bit more diverse. They've struggled today to find big plays. That's a big one there.
Off play action on first down. A little release to the back. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the first down. Let's see what they've got on second down. Hits inside. It's Newberry. Nowhere to go. Same song, second verse, as this defense is ready for this guy. From the 36, a third down, and you wonder if they're willing to take 2 plays to get the first. Looking to throw, it's Murphy. Got him downfield. Off to the races to the right. Touchdown. Trying to push the lead to a field goal with his 2-point conversion attempt. They'll go to the air. Flip it out to the back on the screen. He's going to be stopped short of the goal line. The 2-point attempt is no good as they are unable to extend the lead. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He gets across the 20 and out to the 21-yard line before he's stopped right there. They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. Fresh set of downs going up top. Can hold on in the face of the contact.
Well, that's just a great play by the defender and great timing. It was the hit that forced that incompletion.
Second and long here. Looking to pass. It's Henderson. Unloads to the right. Tosses it incomplete. They need a huge play on third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws for the tight end. Perfect timing on the hit to keep him from making the grab, and the defense forces a fourth down.
And that's a teach tape on third down right there. That's a great job by the defense. Being back, understanding it's third down. If they're going to throw it short, man, I'm going to break on the football, go down,
Guys, look at this. They're going to gamble and go for it here on fourth and long. The defense uses a timeout. That's their first. And that will leave them with just 2 timeouts to use the rest of the way. 3 straight incompletions, and undaunted, they'll go for it on 4th and 10. And it's swatted away. It's a turnover on downs.
I know the analytics tell me to be aggressive and go for it, but in the second half, in these ball games, the analytics don't work for every single situation. And right now, you've set them up. I just hope this one doesn't come back to bite you right in the hiney.
Well, the defense blitzed on that last run, but it was the big fella on the inside that made the stop and made the play. Great job flying out of his stance, locating where the football was, and getting to the ball carrier. Really good job at the point of attack.
Second down to the air. Blasted as he lets it go. Lucky to get it off.
Yeah, and this defense hadn't had a lot of success. This offense has been doing what it wants at will. Finally getting to the QB, finally getting some pressure, finally getting a big hit on him. That'll pay some dividends down the road.
Looking downfield, it's Murphy. Couldn't quite haul it in. They almost had their first pick here late in the game. And they'll send out the field goal unit. Oh, that one will leave a mark. No good. And the lead remains at 1 after the miss.
And those sting for this team. I tell you what, when you drive the field against a really, really good defense and you have an opportunity to get points, you got to capitalize on them now. And that one will sting a little bit because I thought the offense did a good job moving the ball down the field.
Into a mass of giant bodies. We'll call it a 1-yard gain to the 24.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Wants to go up top on second down. Almost picked off.
Man, an almost disaster again for this offense. He's already thrown 2 interceptions. The defense got their hands on another one. They are dialed in. They really got a good beat on this passing game.
On third and long, he has to throw for it. And he is finding wide open defenders all over the field. His 3rd interception of the day. They'll mark him out of bounds at the 11-yard line.
Coming out of the tunnel in the third quarter, this quarterback now is really struggling with his decision-making. 2 picks here in the third quarter. This looks like Jekyll and Hyde from what we saw in the first half.
Well, and the bad thing is they're going to be in passing situations. They're coming from behind. They're going to need him to play better. Like, he's going to have to read the field better and make some plays if they want to get back in this football game.
Delayed give. It's Hatcher. They get him stopped, but those feet kept moving until he was down to the 5. Right around the halfway point of the season, neither of these squads that we've watched today ranked, but here's the top 25 as it stands right now. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the 4th. And a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on second down. They'll run him again. All over him immediately.
And this is the area of the field where it gets really, really tough. Because the red zone, you know you got to run the football more. Well, this defense is #1 in the nation against the run. So I look for this offense to be more physical, be creative, try to find ways to run the ball against this defense that is so dynamic.
And they can't make the play on third down.
After that incompletion, it's now 4th and short in the red zone. Decision time if you're the head coach. You just take the field goal, or do you keep your offense on the field looking to get 6?
And he got it! They've stretched out the lead, and now they can't catch it with a field goal.
And that was an important kick here in the 4th quarter, man. You want to take that touchdown lead, make them have to go the length of the field and score a TD. Nice execution by this offense. Nice job trusting your kicker.
On the return, it's Randolph. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. comes the offense onto the field again. On the run, it's Coleman. Nudges ahead for one out to the 16.
The defense wins that one, and the offensive line was challenged by their coaching staff coming into this game to try and get push up front and establish the line of scrimmage. They're going to have to do a better job running than that if they're going to win this one.
To the air, it's Henderson. Oh, pressure's coming. Left side, it's Johnson. Real power running by this guy as he bangs his way to the 24. You know, David, this is really what game managing is. Nice pickup on second down to help them on the next play.
Yeah, and I think people look at that negative sometimes, finding a quarterback that's a game manager. No, use your brain. Set up good situations. I'm way more successful when I can keep those sticks at a more manageable situation, and I'm not as predictable on a third down.
He's got 99 yards on the ground, and he's been terrific all season, ranking in the top 10 in rushing.
Well, they came into this game today knowing that this guy was going to have to leave his mark in this one, toting the rock, and he's done that. He's come up with some big plays, and he continues to do that here late at a juncture where they've got to continue running it if they're going to win.
They'll ride the hot hand. He is snowed under, nowhere to go, and it'll be second and long.
Great job by the defense. Everybody firing off the ball, hitting their guys, holding their gaps, running to the football, nowhere to go.
They got nothing on the last play. It's second and 10. This time they'll throw it. Going downfield for the big play. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. Certain moments in the game you know are just a little bit bigger. Here's one of them. Big play coming on third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Out wide right, it's Jackson. He'll have enough for the first down, and they stop him at the 45.
QBs, when they see these zone coverages, man, some of them panic. Some of them throw it too quickly and can make bad decisions. I like how he waited a little bit, waited for the right window, the right opportunity. There's always going to be holes in zones. I just got to be a little bit patient.
Out wide left, it's Copeland. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a first down.
That's a bang-bang play, three-step slant. They rep this over and over in practice so they can go out and execute it on game day like that.
The offense lines up at the 40. They've got a first down. They think they can impose their will here with the run to the right. Gets away from one, finds some space. Into their happy place for a touchdown.
Touchdown. Number 0 in the end zone.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. He's got it, and the lead is up to a field goal. So a drive there of 85 yards, and they finished it off with a 40-yard touchdown run.
Number 96, set to kick it off.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Here's the conundrum for the defensive coordinator. Do you stay aggressive or do you protect and play a little more conservatively with the lead and just a few minutes left? Out to the 36-yard line after gaining 10 on that one.
All right, defense, that's what we can't do. We can't give up this many chunk yards on the ground. Got to commit more guys to the line of scrimmage. Got to get those running backs on the ground. That's way too easy.
Back to throw, it's Murphy. Fires to the big fella. They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure. It's a first down.
And when you run these drag routes, it's super important that your quarterback can really use his eyes. Don't lock in where everybody's going to start looking at you and seeing what's coming. Does a good job, drops back, sees it, and the most important part, puts the ball out in front so he can catch it, get upfield, and make some extra yards after the catch.
Makes the grab in their space. They make the tackle at the 36, but they're in plus territory now with the 15-yard pickup. They've got it at the 36 on 1st and 10. Fresh setter downs going to the air. Makes the grab.
And I'm loving the command of this quarterback right here. You can tell he's not worried. He knows his answers. 3 for 3 on the drive, moving the ball down the field, trying to put this offense in a position to get right back in this football game.
Picked up 5 on that last pass play. Now it's 2nd and 5. They're all over it. Oh, look out. The ball's free. He picks up the fumble, but they'll blow it dead right there. And remember, at this stage of the game, the only person who can advance a fumble for the offense is the fumbler.
Doesn't it always seem like that ball is on the ground for like 30 seconds? You got 17 guys running at it in slow motion. Like, I got to get the football. Offense, very lucky to get that football back.
He's going to change things up against this defensive look. And this is going to be incomplete on 3rd.
And I'm so interested to see how this young man responds, man. Like, he has been really good all game long. Put up some big numbers, but now it's prime time. It's a big moment. Can he step up in this spotlight, make a big drive, make a big play for his team to maybe go win this football game?
It's a one-score game late, and they've got to go for it on 4th down. The fake and wants to throw. He fires one deep down the right side. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive. Really good job there. Don't force anything. Take your time, and he finds his man for the first down.
Yeah, and I think really good job by seeing the defense. Understand that they're dropping back. They're taking away most things. All right, get the ball to my running back. He can make plays after he catches it. Nice job by the quarterback seeing the situation and where to go with the football.
The defense uses a timeout. That's their first. And they'll still have 2 timeouts left for the rest of this game. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Looking downfield, it's Murphy. Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete.
This really has been a masterclass by the quarterback with decision-making, right? We've already seen him throw multiple touchdown passes in the game. He's understood when to take his shots and when to throw it away when things aren't there, like on that last play.
They'll try to pass it in on 3rd and goal. Looking to get it in. He stopped short of the goal line, couldn't find his way in, and it'll bring up 4th and goal. Timeout called by the offense. 23 seconds remaining in the game. Timeout called by the defense. 23 seconds left on the clock.
Timeout by the defense.
Down in the final period in a tight game, and they will go for it on 4th and goal. Complete. And it's in for a touchdown.
Well, and the offense shows you what they're made of. They're scoring the touchdown. They take the lead with only seconds to go, and now it's on the defense to ice this thing when they take the field.
He'll try to tack on one more. And the extra point is good, and every point counts. It's now a 4-point lead in the 4th. From deep, it's Randolph. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. First snap of this drive will come from inside the 15 at their own 14-yard line. Maybe a double pass. Right side, it's Person. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands. A very productive play until it was wiped out by that penalty, and they'll go back to work. And the rarely seen illegal forward pass penalty brings up second. Lets it fly. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. Got to get everybody lined up quickly, time winding away, and they've got to push the ball down the field. He's taking a deep shot late in the game.